Hi, hello, namaskar everyone. Welcome to Dhvaani, which means sound in Hindi. We bring to you resonating sounds created by the actions of women innovators, leaders, experts, and entrepreneurs who are making a difference in their and others' lives. We share their stories to inspire and empower other women. Dhvani is an initiative of Innove, which is offering a platform for the women to voice their thoughts, struggles, challenges, achievements, highs and lows, and the journey that they have undertaken. I am Pooja Bhatia, a tech transfer, patent licensing, and intellectual property professional, and now your host for this show. Let's inspire and get inspired. Hi, hello, namaskar everyone. Welcome to the very first episode of Dhwani. This is part of the first series focusing on the women entrepreneurs working in the field of intellectual property in India. These entrepreneurs are helping innovators in protecting their IP and contributing to the economic growth of India. Together, these entrepreneurs and innovators are also changing India's position on the global innovation map. Now, we have been talking about intellectual property, but what exactly is it? Intellectual property is creation of one's mind and is of different forms such as patents, trademarks, copyright, design, geographical indications, etc. All of these, when granted upon submission of application to a respective office, becomes a right, thereafter called as intellectual property right. These can be licensed or sold to a company by an individual, academic institution, company, or an organization. Each of these have different subject matter, criteria for protection, term of protection, and the rights that accrue. Therefore, it is useful to create a bouquet rather than having only one time of IPR. However, having one form of IPR is also better than having none. The identification of the right form is the key, and that is where professionals in IP assist innovators in doing so.
To become a successful today.
I have a lot to learn from you, Pooja. We'll have a chat later on, maybe, and you can share your tips. But I really like your spirit, and I agree that work from home is definitely a boon for working mothers. And I
Yes, because
hope,
you can balance both the things. Because
yeah,
otherwise, what happen if you are indulging your whole work to your business, then the family will lack. So I
true.
don't want this type of things because otherwise the husband says tum paisa paisa kama rahe ho. So what about the children? What about the kids? So you have to take care all the responsibility. You have to face all the challenges also because being an entrepreneur, I have also faced so many challenges in my life. It is not easy task
No,
that you
it is not
become
at all.
a woman entrepreneur.
You have to strike a balance between both the worlds.
Yes, yes, yes.
So you have such a tight schedule, Pooja. Are there any courses that you are pursuing? Because in IP you need to continuously
Yes,
upgrade
yes, yes.
yourself.
जैसे I already told you कि there is no limit, there is no end of education. So I am right now also pursuing LLB from CSH University, Meerut, which is in Uttar Pradesh, and also attending some business training and upcoming skills webinars to upgrade my skills, and also planning to do a PhD in IPR and biotechnology in future.
Wow. You have
So
lots of things planned out for yourself.
yes,
That is very
yes.
interesting. Which year are you in LLB?
See, I'm in second year, so I have
Okay.
passed out with the first year and with a very good marks, like 60% in first year, and in second semester also I have got 60%. So so I'm setting an example to my kids that if your mama will take care of your home also, and she take care of you also, and she is also learning at that stage because my small kid Kavya, when I'm preparing for my LLB exam, So she always tell me, Mama, अब आप कौन सा एग्जाम दे रहे हो, वो आप अभी कौन सी पढ़ाई कर रहे हैं, you are not a business woman. But you know, because you have to upgrade your skills, because being a woman entrepreneur also, there are a lot of competition in the market. So to become a successful woman entrepreneur, and I always have a dream that my company should be in the top of 1 to 10 in the IPR world, so that everybody know. Innove Intellects founder, oh, Pooja Kumar. Yes, we know. She's a very, very wonderful woman who is working from home and taking doing all stuff from their home for the IP work.
Definitely, Pooja, there are a lot of people who already know you. So wherever I see, when I tell them that, I know Pooja Kumar, so they are very surprised. Oh, how do you know her? So nobody knows how we are connected. But through this video,
Yes,
I'm sure they're going to know how we are connected.
yes.
But what you have rightly said is that, the kids are also learning from us. The more stronger we are creating a stronger generation of women and leaders
So we
for the
are,
future.
yeah, Pooja, we are setting an example to our kids.
True, true. So they will learn more and more from us, and
Yes.
hopefully the good things, not the bad things. What are your key principles that you follow while you are managing the entire day?
See, the most significant principle of entrepreneurship success is to commit oneself deeply to the idea of entrepreneurship itself, and then to a particular business model or a service or a product. So this double commitment help the startup entrepreneurs or a woman entrepreneur to react according to the market fluctuations, or moving ahead, or abandoning business models, or doing or developing some business strategies more better according to the need of the market, and working on product and services. That all I'm having the principle to make my business successful. The second, the right solution offer comes from your personal and professional experience, as well as from your feelings and your sense of intuition and observation. So that's the only way of understanding whether there's a compelling need.
So, Pooja, how important is the gut feeling for you? कहते हैं ना कि if you feel it's right, it is right. So, how important it is for you?
um when we when we represent ourselves in the market. Okay, so there are a lot of clients which are related to which see you in a different angle, which see you in a different perspective. Okay, so I as a woman entrepreneur don't bother if the client says कि पूजा मेरे पास funding नहीं है, but I am a startup, I am a woman entrepreneur also. So I always strategize my business according to their need. I don't think कि भाई पैसे नहीं है तो मैं पेटेंट फाइल नहीं करूंगी, नहीं नहीं नहीं, छोड़ दो. But I always suggest the better way, the better solution, that if you don't have a financial, you don't have a financial, but your idea is very, very good. So what you can do, you can make your startup company, you can raise fund from the startups, or what you can do, you can raise fund from the investors. And by doing so, after then, if you get the financial support, then only you can file the patent. Or otherwise, if you don't have a money also, then you only have to pay 1600 amount, and we will file your patent at a very free cost. We don't charge any professional money for that. So depending on the strategy, depending on the situation of a person, I believe that money is not everything. I believe that to run a business, to run a strong business, or to run a very successful business, you have to understand the feelings of a person also in when we are running a business.
Yes, so all the women entrepreneurs, you should, go and reach out to Pooja. She would help you not just with getting your IP protected, she would also give you solutions, like she said. And she's actually very
Yes.
helpful. She will help you in getting the IP. She has number of
Yes.
patents already granted in her kitty. Pooja, I don't remember the numbers you had mentioned once. What is the
Yes.
total
I think,
number that has been
yeah,
granted?
means total, like if I'm talking about the patent, the designs and copyright, it was crossed more than 50 to 100. So
Wow.
all stuff of IPR, it was a very good ratio when we are talking about the granting of application, not only the filing applications. Sorry, the clients are also happy because I am not working for filing the patent application. Every attorney can file your patent application. But when the client says, ma'am, we need the patent, we need the certificate for that patent, then I thoroughly work on that patent applications and tell the client what are the loopholes in your invention, how you have to clear the technical gaps in your invention, like if the invention is not novel, if the invention it is not inventive step, and it is not industrial application, so you cannot get the patent. So I suggest the inventors that how you have to improve on your invention, and then they again send that work to us, then again do the novelty check, then again they send. So by 2 3 or 4 times they send the same work to us, and at the last we finally decide, yes, now invention is novel, now you go ahead without any hesitation, and I will definitely say your patent will be granted. So that case, these are the success rate of my inventors, where they sit with me during the hearing and they are very confident in their technical part. Yes, the controller, whenever the controller asks questions to them, that these are the inventive steps, these are the novelty steps which are missing in the invention. So they speak to them and the patent was granted in a very easy manner. So at last, like, if you are confident in your work, if you're confident in your invention, the results are there, your idea is there, the prototype is ready, you don't have to worry about the grant of patent application. But if the idea is in a, the idea is in here, and you said that, ma'am, hame ye grant tak chahiye. So I cannot help you in that patents, because that patents are roughly an idea, not the actual product which the patent office required.
It is still
So I
everything is in the air, so it's not possible for you to
Yes,
protect it
it
well.
is not possible. We also don't take any guarantee na, to get the grant of application where the prototype is not there, where the results are not there. Then how can you say that, ma'am, please, आप हमारा ये patent grant करा दीजिए? So there is no way कि हम आपका ये application grant करा सकते हैं. So best way I suggest here, if the inventor, if the people are listening to me, if you want to file a patent application and you suggest कि Pooja, I suggest you as a attorney to file my application. So I suggest you to do some homework on your application. You please work on your product or work on your prototype, whether the result, at least some results should be there to come to you can say defend to the controller of the patent office. Yes, I have this result for this formulation. I have tested this formulation. Yes, the efficacy and the synergistic results are better. So there is no way that you cannot get the grant on that applications. Pooja, this is my professional experience that I'm sharing here, because I, as an attorney, attend the hearing with the patent controllers. And at that time, you learn a lot, because the theoretical part and the practical part is very much different in our Patent Act.
True, true. And moreover, the testing part that you're talking about, it is not like, at a higher level, you're just talking about a preclinical testing, at least a
Yes,
simple test
yes,
in the
yes,
laboratory, which can prove that the formulation is working. It doesn't have
yes,
to be
yes.
something on animals or, all the
No,
clinical
no, no,
trials.
no clinical result, no clinical study we required. Okay, but just testing, like synergistic formulation, if you are saying that you are combining 2 3 components and you are making a formulation for diabetes. Okay, by mixing 2 3 components, what is the synergistic effect you are proving to the patent office? That you have to show.
True. So if you are reaching out to Pooja, definitely reach out to her because she's going to help you. But in order to have a granted patent, you need to ensure that you have this data which will support her arguments while fighting, while arguing your case with the controller and the examiner to ensure that you get the granted patent. Would you tell me one thing? You had registered your company in 2017. Now, the entrepreneurial race, I would say, or the ecosystem has slowly and slowly evolved. So, what was it like to be a women entrepreneur in the year 2017?
So being an entrepreneur, I think it often takes year of hard work, long hours, and no recognition to become a successful. One day you could be yourself all doing patentability searching, drafting, and FTO searches. So the next day you could be fielding sales calls, interviewing personal, or being a guest or a podcast. So you are introvert. If you are introvert like me, the first day seems a bit more appealing. Okay, at the end of the day, you put all your effort, you put all your work in, and eventually it's pay off. So it could be a month, it could be a year, eventually your hard work will pay off. I even started my own firm. So I'm a business development for my company. I'm the CA for my company. I'm managing all my bills. I'm managing my all invoices. I'm doing the client dealings. I'm going to the client places for meetings. So I'm also doing the technical part. Whenever I go for a meeting, I get the invention from their side that Pooja, this is the invention and we want to file a patent. I sit on my system and do the searching part, send a report to them. After then, I draft the application, I file the applications, and I prepared all the process from filing till grant. Okay. So this all stuff, I do it my own self because but now that I started my firm in 2017. Okay, so but now I have 8 or 9 employees, 9 to 10 employees who are working in a different places, and mostly I have a women entrepreneurs in my firm who are PhDs, who are master's degree, who are BTech in their engineering background. So there are one is sitting at Dehradun, one is sitting at Meerut, one is sitting at Ghaziabad, one is from Mumbai. So I believe in women empowerment. I believe that there are a lot of women in the India who are, they're technical sound, but due to their home circumstances, they do not come out. So I suggest, yes, I help you in upgrading your skills. I help you how to crack the patent agent exam. The 3 girls came to my company in the last year. So Sakshi and Gitika and Shweta. So now they both are working in a very good firm. So they 3 of girls who are from PhD background, but they don't know about IPR. So I train them. I give a training programs. I give the training for patent agent exam, which was conducted from Government of India. So you were surprised. They were in first attempt. They all the 3 girls cleared that paper. So now after that, they are now placed in a very good firm, reputed firms, and they are earning a very good salary also. And now they're happy because we have a PhD, but we don't have a job. But now we are working in a very good, very with a very good salary in our hand. So this is a model I always believe कि आप एक को पढ़ाओगे तो 4 आप आगे अपना नेटवर्क बढ़ाओगे. तो आज जिनको मैंने पढ़ाया, ठीक है, जिनको मैंने ट्रेनिंग दी, so they are because they are technical sound, they are PhD. I am not a PhD, I am only a master degree. But again, I help that women in to start their own earning or to establish their own own role model for their kids, that being a doctorate degree, and now we are also earning a with a very good handsome salary in their hand by having the IPR as a career. So I suggest a women who are having a science background but they don't have an opportunity to go outside their home. So being at a home also, you can start your career when if you want to start their career in IPR. So we support you. We will give you the training programs how you can start your career in IPR.
So
So again, it's
that is a great
not
model
easy.
of creating and supporting women, uh, uh,
Yes.
helping them to raise themselves and utilize their time and their skills. So many of the women who are skilled, they are educated, but still they don't have any opportunity to work from home. Though after pandemic, there has been some change, but it's not a lot of change. So hopefully by the training program that you're offering, there would be many women who would be benefiting. But in terms of change in perception towards a women entrepreneur, what would be your comments? Like, you have been a women founder since 2017. Do you find any change that has taken place in the perception?
Yes. Yes. It's encouraging to see that assumptions about business ownership are changing. And many rightly view women as entrepreneurs as men. So the statistics are also reflecting that these changing perceptions, okay, with the proportion of its business accounts held by women growing the last decade to the today. Because लास्ट में जैसे पहले क्या होता था कि हम लड़कियों को हम इन लॉज में भी बोला जाता था कि नहीं लड़कियां घर से बाहर नहीं जाएंगी, या घर पे भी हमारे फैमिलीज में भी होता था कि नहीं लड़कियों को ज्यादा मत पढ़ाओ, ठीक है, ज्यादा पढ़ के क्या करना है, शादी के बाद इनको तो अपने घर ही जाना है, अपने ससुराल ही जाना है. ससुराल में भी जाके अगेन द सेम स्ट्रगल वी हैव टू फेस कि वी डोंट हैव टू गो आउटसाइड, वी डोंट हैव टू गेट द फ्रीडम टू वर्क. Okay, and we don't have to get the freedom
Even
to
start
have
your
your own
own company.
responsibility. Yes, no, you cannot stand your own company, but now the men's also helping us, men also supporting us, our husband is also supporting us. Yes, you can do, and you can do better than us also. And my husband always support me, because at the time of patent agent exam, yeah, he's the person who go with me, and he's sitting outside in during the June or May, and in the car and waiting for me, because I'm having the training program for patent agent. This Elite Life Sciences from Noida, I had taken the training program from there in 2007. So he sit outside in the summers and waiting for me, that whenever I complete my training, and he pick up and bring me home. So at that time he is also playing a very important role, because अगर husband ने तब साथ नहीं दिया होता तो शायद मैं आज patent agent नहीं बनती. तो मेरे parents, मेरे husband and my father and my mother devote me lot to create this role model as a woman entrepreneur for my kids and for my parents also. Because at the time when I go for meetings, my mother is there who always support for my kids. बच्चा छोटा होता था, मतलब मेरी जो छोटी बेटी है काव्या, जब मैंने बिजनेस शुरू किया 2015 में, आई गिव ए बर्थ टू माय सेकंड डॉटर. सो इन 2017, 2 साल की थी छोटी काव्या, जब मैं उसको छोड़ के जाती थी मीटिंग्स के लिए, जब मैं मीटिंग करके वापस आती थी, तो मेरे दिल में दिमाग में यही रहता था कि मुझे फटाफट मीटिंग करके घर जाना है, ताकि काव्या को मुझे देखना है कि वो रो
देखना
रही
है.
होगी. पर वो, तो देन मदर, the parents are the role model at that time, because if the parent support are not there, so you cannot at that point.
That is true. Support system सबको चाहिए आगे बढ़ने के लिए. Without a support system, it is very difficult. And moreover, the change in perception is not going to happen overnight. It is going to take time,
Yes.
but it is happening. That there is a
Yes.
change in perception, both in terms of the society, also in terms of the way the investors and other startups are looking up towards women entrepreneurs. So let's see how things evolve further and make it a better place for all the entrepreneurs. As Innove Intellect is growing, Pooja, I wonder if you are planning to enter in any new verticals.
Yes, as the scope of IP right is broad, so we are testing several ideas, participating in various national and international workshops and conferences to expand the limits in such a broad field. I'm recently I'm also going to join bank. We have a one conference for IP in Bangkok, so I'm going to attend that conference also, and others also opportunities. Like I am looking some opportunities, because India is also a hub of startups. So there are a lot of startups, there are a lot of ideas are coming up by the startups who want to implement as a prototype, who want to file their patents. So same way, I wonder that these type of startups are also there in the international countries. So I am planning to start this because I love the mentorship work, and I already say you in the say in the first that I have delivered 200 webinars in the last this COVID or pandemic situation. So I am exploring some collaborations with the startup outside India, where I can also help them in filing their IP, okay, or other point of view, like if they want, if they need some training programs also in IP, that how can we develop some IP skills. So I can, and recently I am going to have one workshop or one 5-day workshop with Nigeria, where I am, I mean, the Innove Intellects and the IP radio station of Nigeria is collaborating to deliver the 5-day workshop for upgrading the IP skills.
So you have a lot of things on the plate, and it's very exciting.
Yes.
I wish you very luck
Thank you.
for it, and I hope you can, do better and better and best in whatever you are doing, Pooja. So I have one last question for you before we end this conversation. Do you have any advice for the upcoming entrepreneurs? What would be your one pointer for them?
See, always have a clear vision, okay? And it is easy to distract with so many things, sometimes financially, sometimes the clients will not come up, or you are failed to do, like sometimes it happens कि काम ही नहीं आ रहा है, क्या करना चाहिए, काम बंद कर दो, कुछ और देखते हैं. So don't underestimate yourself also. Be confident, because your business is like your baby. So there will be many exciting things that you will discover in the process of starting your own business. So also don't fall for things like work smart, and don't fall for things like work smart and not hard. It is difficult to define, what is hard work and smart work. So never underestimate your capabilities while running your business. You begin with a vision. Every step of your way and your decisions will affect your business. So no one better than you know how it feels like a gun. Okay. So if you have to run your business, then every strategy you have to take care. एवरी आईज ओपन करके आपको बिजनेस अपना चलाना है. ऐसा नहीं कि आपने बिजनेस एम्प्लॉयज के हाथ छोड़ दिया एंड यू आर फ्री फ्रॉम योर बिजनेस. नो, because you are the being a MD, being a director of a company, because end of the day you have to dispatch the salaries to the employees. And if you have to dispatch the salaries to the employee, you have to work on the business development also. You have to take care of the clients also. So client will revert when your success rate is good, where they are satisfied with your work. Okay. So when they are satisfied with your work, you don't have to worry about the business. So because I believe the network is very important, because अगर एक client आपके पास आया तो मैं उसको हमेशा ये believe करती हूँ, it will not go anywhere. We help them in every aspect, like whether they have some problem in financial, they have some problem in the invention, or they don't have a support for the prototype. Every step I help that client, so that the client will come to me only, that they will have their mind, they have always in the mind that if anybody have a problem, of if anybody want to file a patent, they only know Pooja Kumar, Innove Intellects. So I believe with that step of mind, with that thinking, कि network is very important. तो उस हिसाब से जो मैं काम करती हूँ, तो every step, I don't have a business development person in my company. So I believe the word of mouth business is very good, because I always having business from word of mouth. So the lecture also, because my profile is कभी कभी मेरे को कॉल आता है छत्तीसगढ़ से, बनारस से, बिहार से. My profile is gone to that places where I have never reached there. So because your word, your goodwill, your every step is very important when you are running a business. Attitude नहीं होना चाहिए, confidence level high होना चाहिए, ठीक है. And being experienced, like I have total 15 or 17 years of experience in this field. So being experienced, you can mold your strategies according to that. ऐसा नहीं है कि अगर आप अपनी ईगो रखेंगे, अपने हिसाब से चलेंगे, तो मुझे लगता है कि फिर then you have to face many difficulties in running your business.
Thank you so much, Pooja. It was wonderful having you. And you have created hope for many emerging mompreneurs and working women. Thank you, everyone, for staying with us. The next episode brings you a story of another women entrepreneur who has a 3-year-old baby. See you soon.